misfortune, and that's a scary start if you're red side. Even it out is red side here, picking up one more kill.
That just got such colossal poke, but as we saw, it'll be interesting once they get to level 6, are they going to have any, like the all-in potential is going to be huge. Can they get on top of the lounge and actually make something happen?
Yeah, honestly, that Shen coming in with that Spirit's Refuge, going to be able to block a lot of the damage coming in from our living room team here, because you have, again, Tiltary on MF, you have the Star, although the barrel procs will go through a little bit of that attack damage can be negated in a fight. So Data, knowing that, is just diving in whenever possible, trying to catch some people out. And you mentioned before, it's just a matter of time before the Smolder comes online. Blue side should be looking to push in somewhat quickly, take some towers.
Yeah, it's tough when you don't have that kind of siege. You're going to have to wait till 6 because you're getting outpoked right now. As the living room playing very confidently, moving up, but eating a big old Karma cube right into the middle there as the Mom gets called over the whole top, taking out a big chunk of damage, but no kills. Instead, it's Power Bottom Barbie coming back with a double kill, just staying alive, just singing her way to a double kill.
And out of nowhere, a little bit of that lasagna passive, the subjugation coming through and getting some extra damage on the Smolder, as we're seeing a deep tower dive. Actually surviving is Rosen, catching a Shen ultimate for a second here. Karma also on no health. Jaybird looking to go deep, finally drops the ult for the first time. Not going to get the proc on the W here, but is looking to chase down Tiltary with Jogan cleaning it up with that final spark. And we're seeing a swing back to the red side. But as ARAMs go, you get those kills for one team, that just means you're sacrificing HP for the next fight.
Yeah, it's almost time for a tactical int here, I think, from some of the carries. All those Easy Rosen wants to try and get some more stacks on Smolder before he completely joins the Death Realm of Dragons, whatever that might be.
It's Spyro's favorite land. Gonna get a little bit of health here, but you're right, as long as Rosen's alive and stacking, that's a ton of mana still available on Rosen, so
hey gentlemen, we're having some stream issues, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna I have to stop streaming and make a pause quick, and then I'm gonna see if I can actually get one of the other gentlemen to stream, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
sorry,
just let us know when we're in.
Give me just 1 second. Going to do a quick test here to see if my stopping to stream actually makes this other stream better.
Oh, on the Discord?
Yeah, it's lagging on the Twitch. Sure.
You could put the Discord output at a lower quality too if you need to. Okay. You can probably still cast off 480, 720p. We've casted worse.
We should have had one of us just spectate. Are both spectate slots filled?
We will for the next events.
Okay.
Chroma, do you have any ideas? Here, let me go ahead and... Okay, everybody, we're back. Sorry about that.
It's not live TV without a couple of technical difficulties, so there should be a pause coming up here pretty soon. But in the meantime, again, we're still looking pretty even, dead even in gold, just about 13 to 14 kills. And I think all towers are still standing at this point. So Home looking for a little bit of damage, jumping in, does not care, showing the aggression here, maybe showing aggression later on when these teams are talking about who to eliminate. Final Spark coming out, not going to be enough damage, but we do see the kills truly evened up at this point.
I mean, you'd think this might favor the side with the Smolder, but hey, Bolts, I mean, there's a lot of CC coming out of the living room, so anything could happen. They're playing as a cohesive unit. They always seem to have their HP bars to get like one all together full, and they're also going to take out the first turret, which very importantly means that they're going to have control of that healing relic, and so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to keep the health up if you're on the side of the Sisters in the Lounge right now.
Extra damage coming out. We do see Smolder not going to be alive for this one. Data, of course, constantly spamming those taunts in there. Doesn't matter who's going to get hit. If they're anywhere near your screen, they're a target. But Jogan maybe going a little bit too deep, catching one tongue to the face. Data maybe in trouble here, a chance to eat. Home says, no, just going to whip the tongue slightly. We're going to get an extended battle. It looks like Power Bottom Barbie is going to survive as Tiltry picking up another kill. Getting a little bit of more scaling onto this MF. Rosen wisely flapping right on out of there.
Okay, and we're entering the pause on screen.
Far back, it would just make us get targeted even harder.
And then when you go away, and I could follow up pretty easily.
Right, with my ult too. If we get like a Sarah into an
Hi there,
MF
we're
ult,
ready
it
to
would...
come off pause.
Okay, sweet.
Thank you.
Hopefully to get a count soon. Hopefully we'll see a count soon of just how many there are going to be.
Building up quickly, I'm sure. Most of the field, level 10, level 11. So this is just how fast the ARAMs build up, and it's a great way to start this Little Sisters series because it's just high impact, high action. Should be a relatively short pause here, but we see that pressure over perhaps a return tower take. This is where if anybody here has played in the ARAM League, they know it's all about timing of deaths and when you can get the execute off. So, Sam, what do you think Red Side here should look for? Is this a, I don't know if they can get an execute, but...
I think you just won a big fight. You probably want to go and spend so you can try to win the next one. You're pushed in. I know if this was my Clash team, I'd say everyone just right-click the tower and just tank to 0. See, just push as far forward as you can, do as much damage. If we get a turret, move on to the next one and just get wiped. That way you're all reset on the same amount of HP. If you've got any big spells that aren't like ultimates or flashes that you can, do some permanent damage on a squishy target, do that right now. Then come up, look to win the next fight, and just go. Especially when you've got like Swain ultimate, that's so hard to take care of. At this point in time, you've got Smolder who can kite so well. You don't really have a lot of huge threats to them. So I think that's what I'd be looking to do right now if I'm on this side of the lounges pushing in right now.
Yeah, pretty wise choice here. When you look at where the waves are, even if Red Side gets wiped here, they've got another wave coming to protect them. They've got basically full health relic control at this point as well. So you're right. If they can die and come back with full HP bars, they probably win the next fight. And I would extend that to say it looks like this tower, I know it's at least over half health, so probably not going to be able to take it right now. But if they can trade a little bit of HP while they know that they're going to die, that's HP missing when they get into the next fight. So maybe some damage to tower here for Red Side for our Sisters in the Lounge, but also, if they can tag a little to those health bars outside of Seraphine and, the oranges for our favorite pirate, there's not a ton of healing options that they have. So anything you can take away now just benefits you later as we get back into this fight.
And Tom Kench just diving in right away, trying to play the hero 1v5 to keep them off of the turret, but is going to go down. Gray health, not enough to keep him alive, and the siege continues.
Yeah, and Tom Kench, opting to go in there doesn't necessarily get them a kill, doesn't take too much away from the HP bars, but kind of what we said there, it also stopped them from taking the tower and stopped them from executing or at least dying to the turret as well. So might actually benefit the living room team here in the long run if they can keep Red Side on the field.
And maybe that was called for by the team. That's what Homosexual said. He said, I'm a good listener. So maybe they were like, hey, you go in there, hold the line. And he's like, yes, I'll do what I'm told. He's playing that role right here on the Rift.
Finally back, and yeah, Home already back here, so ready to go straight back in, diving to the front line really, but Data doing the same thing, looking for any taunt. They can get a lot of damage coming through for the living room squad here. They're going to take one down, not going to catch much with this bullet time, maybe a zoning ult perhaps, but that's pretty healthy on blue side after this fight, and they're looking for a second tower perhaps.
Even with the stream delayed bullet time, it was just a clean fight overall with from this side of the living rooms. Now they're just going to continue to dive forward. This is exactly what they want. Do not let that smolder scale. Get in there. Who's ever shot calling right now is going to be pretty confident knowing that they are making the right moves. They're knocking on this inhibitor here. Oh, and Rosen using the base gate to come out aggressively forward into the middle of 3 members, but gets out of there. Smolder, you're still alive, and now you're going to flap back forward, try to continue the fight.
A lot of damage still looking to come through here. Data not willing to give up on this fight. Big HP bars out of Homosexual. Gonna try to stay alive. Just gonna dive under the water. Gonna come back out, and you've still got a healthy turret behind you. So definitely gonna be able to get out of this fight. But return continued fire from blue side as they're pushing that early. You know, we've got 2 basically AD carries. This is exactly what you have to do to win this game. Do not let that dragon scale. Keep the pressure up.
Yeah, and even though you feel like it was just a tactical death there from the side of the living room, they all went in, they got with the turret, now they got low, and now they're ready for another fight again, and they're immediately going in. Lysandra rasping forward with that arm of hers. Does not only finds 1 snare though, little damage applied. Now they're gonna back up and look for another round. But you don't want to be backing up, because then if you back up into your base and lose a fight, then you lose stuff. But if you're pushed all the way forward and you lose, great, then you get to respawn. So they are cautiously retreating here as the living room squad continues to advance.
Still a lot of wave clear available as we see Home gonna just go straight back in. Data trying to clear the front line here. We're seeing bullet time come way from the back, not gonna hit too many. Data still looking healthy on the front line. As Swain gonna try to put a little bit of damage down, but great blocking from Homosexual. But Final Spark gonna hit multiple, and Eat coming out from Home. Can it save your Pirate? Might be able to, but at what cost? Goes straight back in. The Star not scared, gonna pick up a kill for this. Certainly can't win the fight overall at this point. Jaybird putting out a ton of damage, but definitely worth going back in there. Advantage red side here as Jaybird's going to try to hunt down Home, but I don't know if the damage output is going to be there with a healthy turret available.
The Star, our moi to the crowd here, gives a moi to the other team on the courtesy of those barrels. Put down so much damage. His team didn't necessarily win the fight, but he came out brilliantly doing so much damage, getting really stifling any sort of a push by just detonating ZZ Rosen's Smolder and then putting down a lot of damage. So yes, well kited out by the Lounge, but overall a great individual effort there by Star.
Home ready to go right back in, just pushing this fight. We see bullet time actually is going to land on the Karma. They're going to take out Kevin, but Data still just trying to rampage into the back line. Not going to do enough damage. Going to kite this out is the living room side, and they are now 5 strong into a 4-man team. We're going to have to see a retreat from a very low HP bar for Rosen as Lysandra jumps in. Is our Living Tomb available? A Frozen Tomb is up. Options to go back in, but they're just looking for inhib for the moment.
Well, that's exactly what you do. Just you take one thing at a time, continuing to march forward. And oh, if you're ZZ Rosen, you do want a base, but probably not like that. Didn't get any damage down. Another strong bullet time lands, taking out most of Data's HP bar, who's now that ultimate from Swain forced to time out. There's the Frozen Tomb going in, securing or locking down the targets, keeping himself alive, and then able to just get on out of there.
Yeah, and getting that Demon Flare out of Swain is a pretty big advantage here as we're looking to take the last 2 turrets. No minion wave to do it right now. Of course, Data willing to go in deep here and push them away. Going to catch one tongue on the backside. But, you know, this is a tough spot to be in, particularly when you're hanging onto that Smolder. We've got cooldowns coming back up for Jaybird to go back in, but that's a low HP bar, and there he goes. He's gone.
Oh, and this fight just continues to get worse here. They're trying to save face here, but they cannot push anything further. So they probably all needed reset, but a turret, one turret, right, fell in that. Now an inhibitor's down. They are knocking on the door, and once again, yeah, you were able to prolong the game a little bit, but half your team is at half HP, half your team's at full HP. You've got to get your HP bars in sync, and that's the side of the living room side has been managing to do so incredibly effectively. And now they're all going to be respawning shortly and coming out of base to try to push down this final objective.
Yeah, great pick up there from Tiltery. Gonna sneak an extra kill in from MF. The only one that's gonna be on a low HP bar, which isn't great for this team fight, realistically, but they're gonna have super minions with them. They're gonna be able to push down with 1 tower remaining, and it's not even the turret that the minions walk to at the beginning. So great turret to take, as we see Kevin getting just thrown into the back line, devoured by that big Tom Cancer homosexual here. Maybe showing that they are a team player early game, willing to walk straight in as Bullet Time drops down Seraphine, also dropping a lot of damage. We're going to see nobody drop for Living Room right now. I eat my own words because there goes 2 of them immediately, and Jaybird's going in deep with that Demon Flare. Going to pick up the backline kill, going to pick up Homosexual here with damage coming down for the final spark. And just like that, are we seeing a turnaround advantage from the Lounge?
Jaybird is a big bird right now, and ARAM just running it down mid, popping that ghost, says I don't need a snowball, and just runs over his opponent there in the living room. So for sure, you're going to see some pings on him. You're going to need some CC on this Swain because you can't, they burned everything, making sure that Smolder was taken out of the fight. They used the bullet time over the top of some CC. Yes, they took Smolder down early, but you cannot ignore Swain. He's so strong in ARAM, and now I think this is Jaybird probably not going to get picked, although he definitely does not want to be at this HP here.
Yeah, don't forget about the game within the game, though. So if you're Jaybird and you're starting to pop off at this point, this is Little Sisters, everybody. You could be a target now all of a sudden to get voted out of this game if you're playing that well and carrying the team. So target on the back with bullet time coming through here, going to get a little damage on this Rosen. They're going to look to push in as the living room to maybe take this base here. There's a lot of damage coming down onto your carries. Rosen also flapping, gets out of there for a moment. Does not actually. That tongue coming through. And this could be the end of the game here.
Unless there's some hero antics from Final Spark, but it's just not enough damage. The HP bars are big. They're trying to kind of back this one out, but I don't know that Data has enough damage on Shen, and eventually they get licked right up by Tom Kench, who will lick away this game. And that is going to be ARAM decided there for our Living Room Lounge team.
Go, final results from none random, all mid. That's a quick win.
And 16 kills on the Star on Gangplank. Definitely going to be noticed by all the sisters in the household.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Let's go ahead and check in. We're going to bring in our winning team here. Let's go ahead and drive. Who is all? It was, we have Blaine. Hello, Blaine.
Howdy, what's up?
Hi, congratulations on your win. We have Eric here. Let's go ahead and bring in home. We also have Tiltery and Power Bottom Barbie. Hello, winning team. How are you?
We're feeling good.
All right. Now, winning team, you have exactly 2 minutes to discuss with each other which 2 you would like to put up on the elimination block tonight. Your time starts now.
Data. Data right now. And then we could put Drogon as scapegoat.
Oh my gosh.
Data-
Okay, that was no
Data has
hesitation.
to go.
It would be kind of funny that a member of the leadership team in Jogan goes
No
first.
one's gonna vote for Jogan. Jogan's amazing, but Data has to go.
We're gonna put Data and Jogan then.
Mhm.
We're gonna rig it from the
Oh
start.
my
Gosh. Okay.
Just
Well-
use Jogan every time you want someone gone.
Data,
Until one
Jogan's gonna be up for
Y'all are
elimination
gonna
in 3
give that
weeks.
human PTSD.
Jogan's like, no!
We're gonna see if his little heart can take it each time he gets put up.
Oh,
Okay, 2 minutes is up. Blaine, can I please have the final choice of who's up on the block tonight?
We're going to put Data and Jogan.
Okay, everyone, you've heard it here. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and put you all back into your room. All right, we just heard that it is Data and Jogan. Gentlemen, what do you think about this?
Okay, that was so quick. It's like Power Bottom Barbie. Were you thinking about what two you were going to nominate as you were just playing your Seraphine, knowing that you had that game won? I mean, that came out immediately. Data and then Jogan, because Jogan's not. No one's going to vote Jogan. But let me have my biggest threat. You heard it called out in the interview. I want Data out.
Let's go
Yeah,
ahead
this
to
is
the
a
living
personal
room and see.
vendetta.
All right, I'm gonna bring us all into the living room there. One moment. Hello, sisters.
I will fucking kill you.
Okay, sisters, you may have
Big
heard
watch,
already,
friend.
but up on the elimination block first, we do have Data and Jogan.
I told you.
you did call it.
I told you. No matter what.
Okay,
kinda
so
games, I just
at
get
this
targeted.
point, we have 6 minutes, and this is your time to go ahead and make your case by pulling folks into your private bedrooms, and all of us at home will be able to hear in on the various conversations that will be going on. So at this point, sisters, you can now move freely between either of the public rooms or the private rooms. Thank you.
Can you question? Sorry.
Yeah,
So they're voting. So the whole house, or just the people that won are voting?
the whole house will vote except for the 2 on the block.
And this is just to see who goes into the elimination.
This is the elimination. So whoever is voted out will be out
It's me
for
or
the
you,
of
Jogan.
the
One of us is
house.
going home. Oh,
right
there's no last challenge. I see.
There's no
okay.
last challenge.
It's just, yeah,
Got
one
it.
of us is gonna hug.
Damn, we about to get
kiss
wrecked.
a lot. And then...
Come-
Okay, it's just us. Let's go ahead and get this timer up. Let's see here. I'll get this. That should put on this. Let's see if I can get it. My timer's not showing. It is what it is. Y'all, we have 6 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and take this final vote at what time o'clock? At 8:07. In the meantime, let's go ahead and start listening in to some of the conversations that are being had.
Scary because they want you next to whoever's weak on
But-
on purpose.
Because they think
And
that I'm a pawn. But I'm not trying to
Yeah.
be the pawn here. I'm trying to like play and like have fun. But if I'm just sitting on the block every round, this is just ridiculous. But if as long as I have your vote and you think I'm safe, I totally understand. But like this is really frustrating because like he's like platinum or whatever, so he should go. Like if people are scared of him for other challenges. But
Yeah, I
I
think
don't-
100% it should be him that goes out. But as I said, like watch out for Power Bottom Barbie.
Okay, and I shot Power Bottom Barbie with a lot of Lux ults. I'm sure they're pissed. Like that just felt targeted.
Yeah.
Okay, well thank you.
We should get someone else here, though.
Yeah. Oh, should we bring someone else in here? Let me bring in who else was on your team? Blaine. I'm gonna bring Blaine in here real quick. Hey Blaine.
Howdy.
Hi, I'm sorry to drag you to my bedroom, but I was here weeping, wondering how quickly everyone wanted me to go up.
Oh, you weren't the number one. You weren't the #1 draft pick.
Well, I was just concerned because like I don't want to be the person just because I'm like iron. I don't want to be the person that's always on the block.
Oh no, that it wasn't. Oh wait, it wasn't the skill-based decision making that did it.
Was there anyone in particular that was like very like adamant about wanting me to be on the block though?
Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. The first name instantly was Data, and then
Right.
So we pretty much like got the person.
Yeah, so we need
Mhm.
to be a little more careful about who we pick because we need to get the rubies out.
Yeah,
This
that's
needs
kind of
to
the
be a
plan.
pearl girly game. This is for the pearls.
Yeah, so we'll have all the pearls stay, and then we can
And-
continue the Jogan thing where we keep pairing him with Jogan, or because Jogan's so lovable and no one wants to send him home.
Girl, this is little sister. We're throwing people in the road. Who cares? I
Or
love
then-
Jogan to get. He's my Fortnite girly, but oh my god, I'm sorry, Jogan. Sometimes you just gotta be pushed in front of a bus sometimes. To save the
For
court.
heart.
You and I got this. We got this.
and then so maybe if we can get Blaine and Power Bottom Power Bottom Barbie.
She's next.
Next too. Okay.
Eyes can only get you so far.
Either of the two, like personal rooms or anytime like that.
I just
so.
like being open about everything, you know? I don't want to
Yeah.
do that. It's too much for
But
me.
Rutro, I think we're out of time.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. Maybe there's still some time left.
We
But
still have
I don't
about
know.
2 minutes left.
They better be doing some debating.
We'll all have conversations, I'm wondering.
The thing is like sometimes I like think about the conversations that happen whenever people leave these rooms and they talk about stuff like this. It's just like, what's going on? What are they talking about? What are they saying?
The FOMO of it all.
Because yeah.
Political.
Yeah, I'm never gonna use my room. I'm just gonna tell everyone at the same time. It's okay.
You decorated your room special.
Yeah, and you didn't take anyone into it.
You didn't even get to.
Yeah, but that's my own space. I like to be alone.
Oh, you put your sheets on and everything.
Yeah, thank you for noticing they're new.
Okay, everybody, that's the timer. Time is up. Before we go ahead and make our votes, I would like to give Data and Jogan the opportunity to both briefly make their case as to why they should remain in the competition. Data, you can go first.
Hello. For me, it's kind of fun just being here, meeting new people, because I don't get to play with everyone here or get to know them very much, because having like the two divisions of League, like Ruby and Pearl, it's harder to get to know people. You don't want to just like add someone random that you've never spoken to. So it's kind of nice being around new people, but it's totally okay. You guys can vote whatever way you want. No hard feelings.
Thank you, Data.
I'm not confrontational enough to like argue a case.
Jogan,
It
go
was
ahead
my
and make
turn?
your case.
Oh. Hi guys, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure playing with you this evening. I really hope that you can keep me. I would love to continue playing with you guys. If you think that I'm a good League of Legends player, you'd probably be wrong, but I'm having a great time and I would love to stay. And if you vote Data out, you'll probably be the hottest person left. Like if you think you're like in the hot tier, Data's gonna leave and then you'll be like the hottest person here. So think about that.
Okay.
You're hot, you're hot, you know who you are.
It was so eloquent at first, and then it just like spiraled.
Yeah, you had my vote, but I'm not sure anymore.
Thank you, Barbie. I noted.
Okay, everybody, it is now time for the vote. We'll be pulling you in one by one to make your vote in private. Okay, everybody, it is now time for them to make their votes. Let's go ahead and see who they will all be voting for. First up, we'll be pulling in Blaine. Hello, Blaine.
Hi.
It's time to make your vote, please.
So we're voting who gets evicted, yes?
Yes, between Data or Jogon.
Don't tell him I said this, but Data.
Okay, that's 1 for Data. Thank you, Blaine. Okay, next up we have Tilbury Clinton, sister of Hillary Clinton. Hi, Tilbury.
Howdy.
Can I please have your vote?
I vote for Jogon to
Okay.
stay.
Okay, so
stay.
your vote is for Data to go out.
Yes, I'm for Jogon to stay.
All right, thank you, Tilbury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought he was voting Jogon. Ow, I was shook. Okay, let's go ahead and get Power Bottom Barbie in here next. Hello, Power Bottom Barbie.
Hi.
Hi, can I please have your vote for eviction?
I vote to evict Data.
Thank you, Power Bottom. That's 3 for Data and 0 for Jogon. Okay, next up, let's get Machine Gun Kirby. Hello, Machine Gun Kirby.
Hello.
Hi, can I please have your vote to evict?
Yes, I vote to evict Data.
Thank you so much. That's 4 and 0 for Jogon. In order for Data to stay, he needs all of the other 4 votes to swing the other way. 1 more will secure it. Hello, Jaybird.
Hello.
Hi, can I please have your vote for eviction?
Yes, it's gonna be Data for me.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
And at this point, we do have 6 for Data and just 2 remaining. At this point, Data will go home, but let's go ahead and hear from the other 2. Hello, homosexual.
Hi.
Hi, can I please have your vote for eviction?
Hi, laddie. I vote to evict Data.
Thank you so much, home. And last but not least, we have Grimrose. Hello, Grimrose.
Hi.
Can I please have your vote for eviction?
I just want to say something real quick. This person, nothing against you, but the data on Data is that he's way too good at League of Legends to stay in this competition. If I want to win Little Sister, I gotta cut the meat. I'm sorry, Data. I'm voting for you.
Thank you so much, Grimrose.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. With 8-0, Data will be going home tonight. Let's go ahead and break the news.
Shawarma.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Hello, sisters.
Hello.
Hello.
With a vote of 8-0, I'm sorry,
Oh
Data,
my
but your
gosh.
time in the house has come to an end.
Wait, but I didn't vote.
Yeah, you don't.
Oh, you don't get. Wait, how is it 8-0 if not everyone voted?
Who
It was
didn't
just
vote?
obvious. I didn't vote. I didn't get pulled in.
Oomst.
Oops.
It was Rosie.
Oh. Okay.
I just
At a minimum of 7-1.
I don't think it matters.
Data, we'll see you in the other room. Give us just a moment. Hello, Data.
Hello.
I am so sorry that your time in the house has come to an end so quickly.
Oh, it's fine.
Did you expect this to happen?
Oh yeah, I didn't fight for it at all. So
If you could do this again, would you change anything?
not really. I'm not really great at like these kind of social settings for speaking to people, especially people I don't know. So I've never been like the one to make friends quickly. So I kind of figured I'd be sent home, and I don't ever see myself fighting or pushing for it either. So it was definitely expected.
Well,
No
Jogon
hard
is
feelings.
right. With you out of the competition, now we have to see who's going to be the next hottest. Is there anyone
Jesus
that you would
Christ.
like to see win this competition?
No, only because I don't know anybody yet, and I didn't have the time to get to know anybody. So that's the only reason. So everyone is like an equal win. It doesn't matter, good or bad.
Got it. All right. Well, thank you so much for playing. We will see you next time. And you may have gone home first, but you did make a lasting impression on all of us here in the house. Thank you so much, Data.
Bye.
Okay, everybody. With our first sister gone, there are just 9 left, which honestly, it's time to get this show on the road. Is everybody ready for challenge 2? Because we ain't stopping. There's no commercials here. Unless you're not a subscriber, then yes, you are getting ads, but that's out of my control. Gunny, Sam, any thoughts before we move forward?
They turned quick on Data. Cutthroat. Cutthroat here is Little Sister House.
I'm ready to see this alliance that's trying to get pushed out the pearly girlies. I want to see if it gets out of its inception here. I love that that's already forming.
Yeah, we'll see. If that's true, then Barbie's got to watch out. But let's go ahead and move on to our next challenge and see who's the wittiest of them all. I'm going to bring us into the other room.
I don't know. Yeah,
Let's
something
figure out
like
how to
that.
make it so people can't Google while they're answering.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I hate this.
Sisters, welcome to challenge number 2, Buzz In or Die.
What did I say?
Our sisters will compete in a series of League of Legends trivia questions. Sisters may buzz in at any time with a Discord emote of their choosing, and will be given 5 seconds to answer the question. Sisters with fast fingers heed warning. If you guess wrong, you'll not be able to answer until all other sisters have had a chance in the next round. The remaining 2 sisters without any correct answers will be up for the chopping block. Sisters, what questions do you have?
Are we posting that in the chat right here?
How do we emoji?
Or are we doing it in general?
In living room chat?
We will do it in the living room chat. So everyone can go ahead and throw a test emoji in there just to make sure we're all in the same space. I see Jogons, I see Power Bottoms.
I have to press it and enter.
Guys, been a good one.
Is there a way to do it faster?
You can queue one up on your save.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right.
Is there a specific emote we're using?
No, any emote.
Let me pick a good one. I have Crab Rave.
Okay, now I do ask that if you're not actively answering, that you please remain silent for this competition. Gunny will be the judge of who put the first emote in, and you may only put in the emote after I'm done reading the question. Okay, give me just a moment here. All right. Our first question. What skin line do Ari, Vladimir, and Fiora have in common?
Home.
Academia.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, so good.
Home,
So do you just need
are
to?
safe.
Oh, okay. You just got to get one.
Yep, all you have to do is get 1 to be safe. The last 2 will be up for the chopping block. Home, you can no longer answer any questions. Question number 2. Which champion says, my favorite color is spring?
Blaine.
Ivern.
Ivern is correct. Blaine, you are safe. Question number 3. In what year was League of Legends released?
Jaybird.
2011?
2011 is not correct. Unfortunately, Jaybird, you will not be able to answer question 4.
Power Bottom Barbie.
2012?
I'm sorry, Power Bottom, 2012 is not correct. You are also frozen from answering question 4.
Kevin.
2007.
I'm sorry, Kevin, 2007 is not correct. You are frozen from answering question 4.
Jogon.
2009?
Yes, 2009 is correct. Jogon, you are safe. Question number 4. In the Lost Tales of Ornn, it is revealed that Ornn has a brother, Volibear, and a sister. Who is Ornn's sister?
Hilt.
Anivia.
Anivia is correct. Okay, at this point we have 4 safe, including Home, Blaine, Jogan, and Tiltery. We have just 3 more questions to go. Question number 5. According to lore, Demacia has been the sworn enemy of which other faction for hundreds of years?
It's Rosen.
Noxus?
Noxus is correct. Congratulations.
Oh my god.
Okay, question number 6. In which world does League of Legends take place?
That's an easy one.
Evan.
Runeterra.
Runeterra is correct. Okay, in our unsafe category, we have Eric, Jaybird, and Power Bottom Barbie. This next question is critical. Put these following Jinx skills in order from Q to R. Zap, Switcheroo, Super Mega Death Rocket, and Flame Chompers.
Power Bottom Barbie.
Q is Switcheroo. W is the Chompers. Oh, excuse me, the Zapper. The E is the Chompers, and then Super Mega Death Rockets are.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, this challenge has now come to an end. It was a fairly quick one, and unfortunately, we do have Jaybird and Go Vols Deep up on the elimination block. Ladies, you now have 6 minutes to have conversations in your public or private room to advocate for yourself and decide who you'll be voting for in this next elimination challenge. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that was so fast. I ran through that. What are we thinking, y'all?
Our opportunity for this the Pearl domination strategy. I want to see, like Sam said, how it's going to play out here. Will Joe go back in just because? Wait, Joe doesn't have the option. Sorry. Who of these two will go up at this point? Looking at Jaybird and Go Vols Deep, hard to say because this just threw everybody's strategy out the window.
And last round, we saw Data, the charismatic one in the household, and now we've got Go Vols Deep, that multiple players have said, hey, this guy's really charismatic, so I'm curious if he's going to be up on the chopping block because he's got the gift of gab.
Yeah, not everybody went to rooms, I think, during the first vote, but now everybody has participated in a room for this vote here. So we're starting to see sisters understand the game a little bit more. This is one of the few opportunities they have to get around, and I think we'll jump right into one of those rooms now too.
Let's do it. So far, we see Blaine and Tiltree in a private room. Then we also have Machine and Power Bottom Barbie in a room. Let's go ahead and listen to what they have to say.
Make an alliance. Oh, hello, but like make like an alliance or something like that. Like that would be potentially something you might be interested in. I don't know how
No.
you feel about something like that. Is that a no?
100%. I would love to make an alliance with you.
Okay. Just because at this point in the game, I think I think the earlier we do something like that, it might be worth it.
So silly question.
Yeah.
Are you Jaybird or Go Vols Deep?
It's Go Vols Deep. So
okay,
yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
Or Machine Gun Kirby, but which is confusing. Or if for the ease of everything, Eric. But yeah. So, but for the general sake of things, like I just think it'd be a good idea to have somebody in the game, and I like get a good vibe from you. So.
Oh, as you should. I'm great.
Throwing that out there. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some other people in just so I'm not talking to you forever at this point.
Okay, we hear Eric advocating for his life. In another room, we do see Blaine and Tiltery Clinton. Let's see what they're talking about.
I got a conundrum to make now.
Yeah, you know, like we were actually kind of voting like, do we want to have someone who's stronger or someone who we know more?
Because if we keep someone who you know but they're better than you at League, then maybe like you'll lose because you kept around someone who could beat you in like a final match. Or
I don't mean to
something.
brag, but I'm better than both of them.
But you gotta go. Time to go.
No flame, no hate, but I'm better.
Right, exactly. Exactly. So that's like so people were talking that maybe like Jaybird should go because he's better at League of Legends, essentially. And then you say maybe you know the other person more, so that's like
I know of them. I don't think I've ever played with them until now. But that's the extent of it, just knowing of their existence.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Okay, it sounds like Tiltree and Blaine are discussing who they think should go home, but haven't made any solid decisions just yet. We do see Jaybird sitting in a room by himself, and in the living room, we have a few folks who are all talking together. Let's see what they're talking about.
But
what do everyone talk
I think it's because I'm gay that I was silenced.
I heard that gay people are going extinct.
Are they really?
It's true, they're getting slayed.
In this lobby?
Oh.
They're gonna hang out in the lounge.
That's okay.
That's suspicious.
We're gonna be hanging out.
In our last conversation, Jaybird and Tiltree Clinton are in a room. Let's hear how Jaybird is advocating for himself.
Once with Eric. Is Eric a Pearly or is Eric
Yeah,
a Ruby?
Rosen is, Home is,
They're all rubies or they're all pearls?
Oh,
What are you guys
wait.
talking about?
What's going on?
How's it going? I heard rubies versus pearls. Is that what you just said?
Excuse me?
I just what I heard. I wanted to clarify. If you could clarify that.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stop the conversation here. Sisters, it is time to go ahead and make your vote. We'll be pulling everyone in one by one. Okay. What did you all hear? What are you thinking?
Thinking there's this little strategy of like vote for the highest ranked person, but that strategy is not going to hold up forever. There's some other alliances being formed in the back rooms that we've seen just glimpses of.
We saw Power Bottom Barbie and Eric Goval's Deep form an alliance here. So if we can keep Eric in here, maybe that's a strong pairing. Honestly, with Data going out first, that was very, very clear was Power Bottom Barbie about getting Data out. So I was thinking perhaps an initial strategy would be to actually keep Data in because you know who Power Bottom's going to vote for every single time. But Eric doing a smart play there and sliding in with that alliance now that a clear target is no longer on the paper. But yeah, it seems like we're, despite game one being an ARAM and game two not being based on your league skills necessarily, our sisters, I don't think they know exactly what to vote for at this point because we're going to throw some curveballs in at them.
All right, with that, let's go ahead and start our vote. This time we'll start with Zrozen so we don't miss him again like last time. Hello, Zrozen.
Oh, I get a vote this time. Yay.
Can I please have
Hi.
your vote for eviction?
Yes, I would like to vote off. Who's up for votes? It's Jaybird and.
or Goval's Deep.
Oh, what? I don't know that one. Do the Goval's Deep.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know her.
Okay, thank you, Zrozen.
Bye.
Okay, next up, let's go ahead and get Power Bottom Barbie.
Oh,
Hello, Power Bottom.
hi.
Hi, can I please have your vote for eviction?
I vote to evict Jaybird.
Okay, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's one vote for Jaybird, one vote for Goval's Deep. A little different than last time. Let's go ahead and get Grimrose in. Hello, Grimrose.
Hi.
Hi, can I please have your vote for eviction?
As usual, I have a lot to say. So this person is a lovely person. I played recently with him, and we do have a little bit in common that we both love Avatar. But unfortunately, I gotta clip some birds' wings. I'm sorry, Jay Bird. You're up.
Thank you, Grimrose.
Thank you.
That was so good. That was really good. Whew. Okay. Wow, it's 2-1. Jaybird to Eric. Let's go ahead and see what Home thinks. Hello, Home.
Hello.
Hi, can I please have your vote for eviction?
Yes, I vote to evict Jaybird.
Thank you, Home. Okay, it's 3-1. Jaybird's gonna need to start picking up some votes in the other direction. Let's go ahead and see what Blaine thinks. Hello, Blaine.
Hello,
Hi, can I please have your vote for eviction?
Jaybird.
Thank you, Blaine.
Mwah.
Okay, with 4 votes, Jaybird unfortunately will be going home tonight. But as always, let's go ahead and take a look and see what the other ladies think. Next up, we'll pull in Tiltery. Hello, Tiltery.
Hello.
Hi, can I please have your vote for eviction?
Yes. And I see yes. I vote for Jaybird.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And last but not least, we'll get Jogan. Hello, Jogan.
Hello, Julie.
Hello, can I please have your vote for eviction?
I vote to evict Eric, the
Thank you so
mustache
much.
dude. Thank you.
Okay, with 5-2, unfortunately, Jaybird will be leaving us tonight. Let's go ahead and inform them.
How they're doing multiple rooms, like how they're in one room and in another room at the same time. I don't know how that's happening.
Hello, ladies. The voting has
boy.
come to an end. And with a vote of 5-2, I'm sorry, Jaybird, but it is your time to leave the house, and we'll be pulling you up to our room shortly.
Bye, guys.
Ooh, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and talk to Jaybird. Hello, Jaybird.
Hey.
Oh, your time has come too soon. We wanted to see more of you in this competition.
Well, the jury has decided what they decided.
What do you think happened?
Well, first of all, I'm not good at trivia, so that's why I was at the bottom there. And then I don't know, the Pearlies didn't want to get together. Unfortunate. I think they probably should, because the league challenges are going to be tough for them. So if they don't have the numbers and votes, then it's going to be hard for them to stay together.
Yeah, that's a good call. Is there anything that you're looking forward to since you've been in this house for weeks, going back home and experiencing?
I know, I'm just gonna miss all the friendships I made. I mean, 6 weeks it's a long time to bond with people in the same house. Not being able to leave or text or call anyone.
Yes.
It's gonna be a big change again. I don't know.
Well,
But yeah,
Jaybird,
ready to get back to the real world.
yes, I know you are
And,
leaving us second, but you know, as they say, first is the worst and second is the best. And you are the best. Thank you so
That's
much
so
for your
true.
time with us.
Did you tell Dita that also?
No, I told them something
Okay.
else.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
Well, it's been
Jaybird.
really
Have a good
fun.
evening.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. With that, Jaybird is out. Gunny, Sam, what are we thinking?
Well, I think our friend, dear departed Jaybird, might have been onto something there too, knowing that, maybe there is something to having higher skill players in league itself taken out early, but we're starting to see some alliances there in the background. So game still undecided at this point with only 2 people gone. Sam, how are you feeling?
I feel like if you're not really thinking about how you are going to play this game, you are going home. You've got to find an alliance. You've got to start being willing to talk about who you're voting for, trading your vote away, and playing the game because 2 people are gone and these challenges are happening fast.
That's right. It's almost as if I speeded way through that last one, but we've got more coming, so we might as well dive right in. Are you gentlemen ready for challenge 3?
I'm
Let's
ready.
do it.
Bring it on.
All right, let's go ahead and introduce the new challenge.
Feet pics.
Okay, can I have everyone please join us in the living room? Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, ladies, it's time for challenge 3.
Boy.
Sisters, welcome to Blitz Hook Bonanza. Our sisters will compete in a series of 1v1 Blitzcrank showdowns. First sister to land a hook on the opposing Blitzcrank will be safe from elimination. Matchups will be selected via our host's Wheel of Destiny. Those catching a dreaded right hand will advance to fight again for their safety. The 2 final sisters not landing a blitz pole will be put up on the chopping block. Sisters, what questions do you have?
Like in terms of how quickly we have to do it, is that a thing? Like, and then like summoner spells and that kind of stuff. How does that all work?
Those are all up to you. There's no timeline.
Ooh, okay.
No flash allowed.
Oh.
I don't think that's what he said.
Yeah, I didn't hear you say that.
But if you don't want to use it,
Oh, I'm using barrier. It blocks it.
right?
Does it?
Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna get this wheel pulled up here. And I need to respectfully remove our 2 contestants that have left us. And so you will notice everybody is on this wheel. If your name is chosen, you select your first opponent.
Can
Okay,
you show us the wheel?
yes, the wheel is actually, I'll just tell it to you. It's on the stream, but we're gonna go ahead and give it the first spin. Okay, and up first, choosing their opponent, it is Rosen.
Oh gosh. Okay.
It's tight.
I'm gonna go against random Tiltree.
Yeah. let's do
Okay,
it.
it will be Rosen versus Tiltree in the first match.
They're both wearing crowns.
We are.
We're gonna go ahead and keep spinning this wheel so we know who all of our first matchups are. Let's give it a second spin. Our next chooser of their opponent is Home of Sexual.
I'll go with Vols.
Okay, Home versus Vols. And our third pick will be the choice goes to Blaine. Blaine, left you have Jogon, Grimrose, or Power Bottom Barbie.
Kevin.
Okay, Blaine versus Grimrose, which means Jogon versus Power Bottom Barbie will be our 4th match. Now, the way this will work is if you are grabbed first, you will advance along the track of the tournament bracket. So you will have one more opportunity if you lose in order to become safe. If you successfully make a pull, you are safe for this round. Okay, with that said, I will go ahead and send out some invitations and we'll see you in the match.
Hear anybody else?
Hello, I pulled you in. Were you not ready?
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Just setting up our competitors.
Oh, I see.
I missed the draw though. Sam, did we have any more interesting? I think the Tiltery Clinton's Rosen matchup is going to be a pretty spicy one for game 1.
I think so. I was interested that you had a player who had earlier called out that they wanted someone eliminated, and they chose them deliberately. So I'll be looking at how that matchup plays out, and that would be DeRozan. Really interested in taking out. No wait, who was it? Vols. Homosexual wants to get Vols out of the game. He said he was targeting him, and now he's challenged Vols. So I think that'll be my most interesting one of round 1.
It's a tough one too, because it's a backwards bracket. Normally advancing in a tournament is what you're shooting for, but the person who gets hit by the hook will advance in this tournament and is not safe from elimination. So even with that strategy to go after Go Vols deep here, there's still a chance that Go Vols wins the second matchup and now looks at you and goes, "Hey, sister, why'd you pick me first off?" So we could get some extra spiciness just from these early selections here.
Okay, we're queuing up, and let's go ahead and share screen. I'll be a Teemo, just hiding and watching as a referee.
Don't kill the Teemo.
Captain Teemo on duty.
I'm gonna remind both the contestants. They get to take what they want. It's flash, there's lots of movement speed. Rune now, don't forget about that one. Every little edge is gonna help you as you go into the match.
Yeah, honestly, it's all about the skin picks here too, Sam. Sam, what is your Blitzcrank go-to skin?
Definitely not Blitzcrank.
Oh.
Absolutely not. I refuse to answer the question.
Does that count in this game mode where you can only pick Blitzcrank?
No. Definitely not.
Okay, immediately banned. I'm a big fan of that. What's the customs one? The race car? Just the sound effects always gets me with that.
No, Hot Rod? Someone in chat maybe can help me with that one. I'm not sure what that. I know which one you're talking about. He's got like
Yeah,
the little Hot Rod pipes coming off of him or something.
Piltover Customs, maybe? Yeah, Miles says Piltover Customs.
Thank you.
Yeah, but remember, Blitzcrank, interesting champion because he shoots his right hand out, which does change the angles that you're playing at because it's coming out of the right side of the hitbox. And we're seeing both, look like both Flash Ghost here.
Boots of Swift is picked up by our Teemo. What's going to get picked up by the Blitzcrank? I feel like that's probably a pretty good choice as well.
Yeah, if you're looking to hit that early hook, probably going for movement speed, willing to commit Ghost. But will anybody go CDR guessing they're going to miss that first hook and committing to something else?
How long will this go? Is it going to be one and done? We'll see.
Oh, and our Teemo's
fog
going to
of
have to get...
war, only seeing Tiltery's perspective. Yeah, and do not stand in the way. Our perilous cameraman here.
in the business right now.
Good. So you get to even see the opponent.
Okay, not willing to step up. Honestly, a smart move here, but even walking up with the minion wave, you don't know if that other Blitzcrank is in that first bush. So early control, very important here.
Oh, they are both taken to the very passive approach. Not a single rocket grab even attempted. How long can they hold out before they fire away?
Sure, we also don't want our Teemo giving away vision here, showing us where that other, yeah, perhaps giving a slight advantage to Tiltery.
It's Rusty Blitzcrank refusing to even step forward. He'll wait patiently for the minions, which it's only a experience lead. Not going to help you in this match.
Yeah, really not, because first hook to land is all that matters. Now, if we get a simultaneous hook, we have no idea what happens, so we're gonna have to see.
We may have to let chat decide if it's a simultaneous hook. So be watching, chat. You may be the referee here.
So again, neither knowing, not checking the upper brushes here. So both locations, although our Teemo might have given away there's nobody deep or shallow for Tiltery, you know, that understanding on the other side is not there. So we know that that health has not been taken, which I instinctually would walk up and take it, although it's not helpful in this match whatsoever.
And is this a reflection of what how these players are actually competing in the Little Sister house? Are they both willing to take this measured, passive approach, just kind of see what happens rather than go out there and try to make things happen?
Yeah, and now that we're pushed up to turret, we do have vision. Both teams are going to be slightly aware of where the other Blitzcrank is. There's really no need to rush 6 here. Can we see itemization from Zrozen here? Oh, that's
I
our...
literally don't know how. What's the button?
Just click on him.
Oh.
Show the scoreboard.
Left click. Or scoreboard.
I don't know how to show the scoreboard.
Tab.
Oh, I forgot I was in the game.
Regular scoreboard options. So yeah, I think I saw a lot of CDR pick up, but that was Tiltery.
Oh, so ZZ Rosen did go for the CDR boots of Lucidity. So maybe now ZZ Rosen will move up now that he has a big minion wave to hide behind.
And
Finally,
honestly,
the
that's
Perhaps
the key
willing
to the
commit.
game. Yeah, that minion wave is what's going to protect you. But again, not knowing where Tiltery is, quite a disadvantage.
Playing like he's confident he's not in that first brush.
Neither person willing to go home. We've watched 2 people get sent home.
Backed off. Really, Tiltery Clinton could have may very well have an AFK warning as well. Have not seen Tiltery Clinton move in quite a minute here.
Tiltery, I'm getting word this just in. Tiltery's in the kitchen right now, not playing the game.
I think maybe the contestants misunderstood the rules. It was we were expecting them to try and grab one another, not like grab for or like reach for inner peace. And I think that's sort of where they're angling right now, more of a meditative angle.
Rosen has just finished up a PhD dissertation mid-game. That's good. Might not have time to finish the
And
competition.
there it is! Finally goes down. Some prodding from our spectator. Oh my goodness. What?
Just like that. As
Man,
quickly as they came.
It just took one hook. One hook was thrown, and that was the game. No
Honestly,
misses allowed.
CDR advantage right there. It was up all the time.
What a first.
I hadn't considered, do we all have to exit the game? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yes, everyone's going to have to exit the game.
Okay, and that means that Zrozen will see another match. Or sorry, that Zrozen is safe and that Tiltery will see another match. Okay, Gunny, will you be making the rest of the matches as well?
I will push the next two. Our next matchup is...
Let's see.
Beautiful. Let me just grab that real quick. I'll get them ready to rock, and I'll have the next ones ready to go too. We're going straight down to home and go balls deep here.
Sam, what are your thoughts while we're waiting to get this next match loaded up?
I think that there's probably a lot of conversations going on in the living room right now that could be really important. I'm really excited to see after all this resolves, what's going to happen to like for the eliminations, because these Blitzcrank hooks. I mean, at this point, one and done. Anyone can go home. So the only one feeling safe right now is Zerozen. So he'll probably have a lot to say in that living room, knowing that he's safe. So prime target to make an alliance with.
Yeah, that's such a great point, and I'm currently just thinking about where is Teemo. I'm just gonna hide in that back bush, I suppose. That's a good spot for me, right? Just to stay in there. Can I buy a ward in there?
I think so. Or you can announce where you're standing and then
Okay.
just don't move. And if they hit you, that's on them.
All right, here we go with the Teemo pick again.
Captain Teemo on duty.
Teemo pick and Blitzcrank versus Blitzcrank for an exciting match number 2. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more movement and action than we saw in game number 1. And then if there's 2 members of like an alliance going up against each other, they probably feel pretty good, because you've got a pawn in play where one of your alliance members is safe, and the other one is up for elimination. But it's so much better than both of your members of an alliance potentially being up for elimination. So there's still some strategy that can happen, even if you're not necessarily the best rocket grabber out of our sisters here.
Yeah, I am unaware if Zerozen knew that Tiltree, did Zerozen just see Tiltree go in there and then got grabbed? How did he know? That seemed very well timed.
Yeah, I just kind of, he must have got a glimpse of it. Just a glimpse.
Yeah.
Right. Our
Okay.
teams, I think, are inviting you now, lad.
Okay, great. Yes, I am in, and we have takeoff.
Excellent. Just a reminder to our Teemo to stay out of there. Don't be a ward for anybody.
Where do I go? In the back bush?
I mean, you can stay at base if you want. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I can just stay in base.
Yeah, because vision will be the same. You just
Oh.
have to move every once in a while.
Okay, I hadn't considered that.
Okay, sympathy vote with the no skin. Can somebody send Eric a skin?
And Space and Crew, or what is it? Space Crew, Blitz and Crank. Love the theme on this skin. One of my favorites.
Yeah, who else is in here? Maokai, Nasus. Help me, chat.
All right, our Blitzcranks are off. What are they going to buy?
And
Yeah, you want to be
kind
first
of.
in that bush. Or you want to be first in that bush, rather.
Yeah,
There
that's
they are.
huge because this game could end immediately.
Yeah, or it could end in 10 minutes. That's just really that's how Blitzcrank Bonanza is played. Both Blitzcrank holding their rocket grab close to their chest here, not willing to just throw it out all willy-nilly.
We'll see though, but this choice to stay back here again, you're safe, but you don't know where the enemy is. So eventually you're gonna have to walk up to that brush completely blind.
Yeah, it's
Could
tough
we see
with-
some blind flashes?
It's tough with 2, but you know what? You have flash available, right? You see that hook coming out, you flash right in there, pull right away, right? That could be just be ready to know your rocket or your timing is going to be better than yours. Although you gotta.
Oh, snowball.
Yes.
Good use of snowball.
Running right up, flash. There it is.
Oh, the knockup butt gets pulled.
That was home, right? Home got the first ball?
So home went for a knockup there, and I think I think Eric might have actually hit that pole. Can we get the slow motion replay?
How do I do that?
You can't.
What happened?
The way I saw it, Home of Sexual was the first one to pull.
Okay. Okay.
It's tough. Maybe not.
That's what
Yeah,
I
we
thought
might
I
have-
saw.
We might have to get confirmation from these two. Let me jump over.
Okay, go ahead.
We're just still playing.
That was real. That was the weird.
I
It was
think
just
Home
like
did it.
a,
I think Home got it. I think he went for the I'm gonna flash and knock up and then hit the hook.
if
He
I'm
should have
Eric
done
right
the
now, my
counter
story
play.
is no. I was the first grabber. It was me. I want a rematch. If we can't decide, we can have them reset back to base, do it again.
Can confirm victory, homosexual.
Okay, wow.
Good eye. The chat agrees. Yeah, Data says we should leave the game and download the replay.
Okay. Oh yes, that is an option, huh?
Oh, I can do that. Can
Everyone-
we play it in slow-mo?
Everyone.
we had.
If everyone leaves, does it add to match history? That
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
I don't think
see.
it does. You're right.
Oh, it
In a
doesn't?
custom game.
we can check. So it takes.
I lost the game apparently. Click here to download the rematch. Yeah, let's see.
Oh, we can.
saw the
alright.
flash
So
in.
if it gets close, we'll be able to check it in slow motion.
Let's see. How do I slow
are
things
we
down?
going to the instant replay? There'll be a
Yeah.
minus button on the timeline scrub. You can
Here we
press
go.
to slow things down.
There we go. You can fast forward. Yeah. Oh, there it is. The
It's
flash
coming,
ball.
It's coming.
And you can click on the character, to see when their hook goes on cooldown. If you're really not sure.
Brilliant flash play here from home.
Flash.
Immediate.
Yeah, it was all of the same fell swoop there.
Wow. Yeah, that is tough right there. See, I think does home not lead? Home leads with the knock-up, right? Not the
Wanna-
pull.
You're gonna have to go. I think you got to rewind the tape, and you're gonna have to pause it, and you're gonna have to see whose Q goes on cooldown first, because for sure both hooks land. So whose Q goes on cooldown first, and that'll be your winner.
How do we see the cooldown? The Q
Click
cooldown.
on the champion. Left click on like a blitzcrank, and on the bottom left hand side, you'll see there's abilities.
Yeah, go back a couple frames,
There you go.
and then you'll have to pause on one of those frames. So go back some frames here, and let's see. Maybe the second that. Okay, so this is the second that. Who is this? Goval's? Soon as somebody uses theirs, we can pause and then see if the other person's is already on cooldown. But I'm pretty sure home flashes in, lands the E auto, and then hooks.
When I click on Vol's, his is on cooldown, and Holmes is not yet.
That's definitive then. That is absolutely definitive. That's if one they both clearly hit the hook. So if Vol's Q is on, yeah.
It looks like Vol's Q, but Holmes E are both down at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, home flashed in with the E, maybe going for the E and the free pull, but during that auto animation, Eric gets the pull.
Yep. I think well that's clearly what the replay is showing us. So wow, close one.
Is it possible that the Q didn't go off and was interrupted by the E, but still went on cooldown? That's
No,
not
it goes
possible,
through.
huh?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a Go Vols deep victory.
Wow. Interesting what the replay can show. All right, you want to go let the gentleman know?
Oh yes,
Do
we'll
it.
get the next one up and rolling in just one moment. Get you.
Oh my goodness. Sam, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I stand corrected. That was the replay was so definitive, and I love that those two went right at it with trying to make the flash play happen. So much more action there.
Well, and that's what you originally saw. You said that you saw Eric's pull go first, so that was in fact correct.
Yeah, it was a lot.
A lot. That's
A lot
good...
going on there.
Yeah.
And in like 1/4 of a second, 6 abilities just gone.
Yeah. That was like you know those little things when we were kids and you used to be able to bend them down and then they'd pop up. It was just like a little piece of plastic. That's what I felt. I just saw all these pop-ups. Let me get. Well, if it doesn't matter who I choose, I might as well pick my favorite. Let's go with Hot Braum. Look at this pool party skin.
Did I walk into a vote? Where are we at?
Oh yeah, hello.
In the next game. queue
Hello.
up.
I think invite coming in if not already, lad. Beauty.
All right, we're in game.
Lad whiffing the first Q here. Bold strategy.
Okay. See if we get a quick pull here. I'm hoping they both just face check each other in a bush.
Yeah,
Star's
Blaine
going out so boldly, just waltzing it out there.
had vision of that portal going off though, so only one bush. Do you really need to track at this point? Could be the flash over the hook play.
He's just fearlessly. He's got to be confident that his opponent's not on that brush at this point.
What items do we have here, lad?
Rom, you got to march down the lane a little bit, so we don't get ejected from the game.
Oh, interesting. A tier. They're not too worried.
Playing the.
They'll play for the late game.
We're gonna dodge a lot of hooks, and we're gonna have the mana advantage.
Playing for levels.
With a
All right.
Gen, someone crunch the numbers. How long that would take to fully run out of mana? Probably would be pretty quick, actually. Blitzcrank pull is very pricey.
Honestly, I'm seeing an early CS lead for Target Lady for Kevin here. Massive advantage. Really hope. Although, you know, there is a strategy where maybe you max W for the movement speed instead of maxing Q for the cooldown.
Right, Q doesn't come out any faster with points.
Yeah, maybe 2 levels W, 1 level Q to start.
A lot of time to think about this.
Yeah, our sisters in these later games have hopefully had a chance. They're also sitting in a living room together right now, so maybe some smack talk, some strategy coming out. We'll see. They're both
Just
playing
nestled.
safe.
Yeah, they're just nestled in that minion line, not even really exposing themselves to like a potential flash hook angle.
But this is where I think a home strategy comes to play. If that enemy's in the minion wave, you could flash, land an E, and then get the knock up right in their face. But
It
not
almost
sure
seems
if
like you just want to go for the flash hook at that point. Just go out right away. Your opponent can't react fast enough to hook any reaction.
a double ultimate coming through. We see double knock up and maybe a standstill hook. We might have to go to the replay for this one.
I have no idea. I have no idea who hit that.
So
I like the play though, right? To hit the silence and then go in with the flash knockup, so your opponent can't retaliate with a pull.
yeah, the only silence that would have been the star who was silenced at that point. Probably would have worn off for Target Lady. So let's run this to a second poll here before we go to the replay.
It is such a.
Do we have them? What do we do?
Oh,
do we have
okay.
them reset?
No, so we have a clear poll there from Kevin. So I think we double check the replay to see what happened in that first fight. And if it's a tie, I think it goes to Kevin now for hitting that second pole.
This is above my pay grade, y'all.
Who knew? First grab. It sounds so simple on paper, but the strategy, the layers here to the game just keep getting refined.
The double poles are too much.
See,
All
when
right.
I thought this challenge was going to be one person just flashing directly onto the other person and just going for it, and it would be over in like 2 seconds, faster than the trivia round, but not the case.
All right, I'm trying to find the moment when it happened here.
Oh, I should have timestamped it for us.
Okay, it's right here.
Coming up. Slow it down.
Yeah, it's a little towards the tower here.
Yeah, there's even a way to advance frame by frame, but I forget what that is.
Okay, we're gonna have to check cooldowns on that one for sure.
And okay, so I think a pull has been thrown. Yeah. Who's got the longer? Wait.
No, I don't think a pull is thrown. There's a double knockup that
Yeah,
happens.
no
a flash
pull.
there. Check
Alright.
check both this.
So both are. Yeah, I don't think either has thrown a pull. Keep going. It's just in the air.
I guess
Once
this
they
you
land,
just...
there'll be an instant pull. Yep, there's the first one.
Alright, check it right now.
Oh my gosh.
No pull for either. Okay,
I mean,
I see
yeah,
one.
they're both on cooldown by just a smidge.
What's the... Okay, they're both at 16. No, one's at 18.
Yeah.
That could be different based on cooldown runes and things.
Oh no.
So we do here two. Let's see.
Can we back up slightly? We know they happened slightly before this. Might have to go a couple frames. Is there ever a point where one's on cooldown and one is not?
I think if you double tap spacebar, it'll advance like just a little.
Not yet. Okay, so we need to go. I
There we
think
have
they're
it.
both in a spot where they would land the Q, right?
Oh, yeah, unless a minion gets hit, but I don't think I'm seeing that.
There it is.
This is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's Kevin landing the hook there.
Oh my gosh.
Couldn't have hit the minions. It looks like it's facing the right direction, right?
Yeah, you
Or
would
is
see a
that
minion HP bar go down for sure if it
Yeah,
hit.
and
So
a stun landing on blue side.
right.
All right.
Wow.
These are much closer than I thought they would be. Congratulations.
My goodness. All right, we've got the next one ready to go.
Oh my gosh. We're only halfway through the bracket. There's so much more to play. Here we go. Jogon, Power Bottom, Barbie. If you are, so I mean, if you are in Jogon's shoes, if I'm in Jogon's shoes, I'm thinking like, okay, this guy's he's the highest rank person they're the highest ranked person here. Like, we're gonna go for this. Like, just go for it. Flash, try to catch him off guard. Don't play this passive game. Just do it.
And I can confirm it's not just us here or us at home that are confused by the victories here. Neither of the two sisters in that game knew who won either. So very close matchup. It looks like we're getting a lot of brand hate in the chat here, lad.
Oh
Can you
my-
explain to us this pick?
Well,
I mean, it matches your outfit. Let's be fair. You've got this white and gold going on. I
Thank
think
you.
it's a great proxy for what you're actually wearing.
thank you. Somebody who finally understands me.
Hey, so we're diving right in. What do you want to see? What do you want to see, Gunny?
I love that play from the last game. I think honestly, the ultimate from Kevin, I want to say Blaine was still silenced, maybe when the knockups came down. So there's a chance that might have actually won it there. Some strategic play. I just want to see some flash pulls.
I think so. And mixing it up now on the Rift rather than the Howling Abyss. Here we go.
Going straight to mid here.
It's just like playing tag when we were a child, except instead of a person, it's just a giant robotic arm flying at you that you've got to run away from.
Yep, no tag backs in this matchup.
They keep trying, but it doesn't secure your W.
Chat still, Data from home right now has already made it back from their flight from the house, calling for the Baron Pit fight, but we will be fighting mid lane, not in the river.
Old school. Oh, and we have a ward put down now that we're on Summoner's Rift, so Trinket Ward.
Yeah, slightly different strategy now.
And a few more nuke places to hide. Carbon Barbie has the pole position, can hide on either side of the rift without being known. Ooh.
Goes for the blind pull.
Just going for the pull. You gotta try it.
Why not? Yeah, cool down. Don't have to worry about much here.
Look at that, two perfect skins here. They're mirroring one another. It feels like you're at like an old west, just like waiting for like draw, and then it all goes down at once.
The difference here on Rift 2 is also the level advantage. As we see that flash come through, Power Bottom Barbie gonna advance. playing with that
Immediately,
advantage.
yeah, just flashing in, getting that one. Finally, it's clear. I'm pretty sure that Power Bottom Barbie got that one. I don't know if we got to go to the tape on it.
Right. Let's go to the replay.
Oh my goodness, thank the Lord.
Oh, congratulations, Power Bottom Barbie.
Picking up a quick W there.
Does that conclude our first round? So how many sisters? We've got 4 remaining.
Yes,
Yeah,
let's take a
so
look at the
only 2
presentation.
matchups.
Okay, 2 more rounds. See who is safe from elimination.
All right, so for these ones, we'll go right across the bracket. So we have Tiltry versus Blaine, and we have Homosexual versus Jogon. And get this game started up for us.
You know, anytime you're playing Blitzcrank like in a match of League of Legends, there's a lot of pressure on you, right? To hit a hook. Can you imagine the pressure that these players are now under? Like they're faced with elimination. Like of all the hooks you've ever thrown in your League of Legends career, this might be the one that has the most pressure that I've ever seen.
There's a lot to do here. I practiced it the other day and I was very stressed. Even just practicing it, so I can't imagine when everything is on the line.
Yeah, I mean the bracket's narrowed. The tension is just thick here. you know, every grab could just be the last grab of your.
Oh, you guys
of
got
the
it.
match
Okay, I'm
here.
out of here.
All right, here we go.
And the Blitzen Crank skin has been the winner so far. Wait, 3 showings, right, for Blitzen Crank skins, unless we change it up. Someone's willing to change their skin from the first time. Spirit Blossom Cassiopeia. I don't know if I've seen that one a whole lot.
Here she is in blue. Here she is in pink.
It's almost like a Nami skin. Now that both these players, it's a little different going into this because they've been defeated once, maybe by fractions of a second, but they've been defeated. So I wonder if they're gonna change up their strategy or double down and try to refine. Like, well, I did this the first time, it almost worked, so maybe let me try it again.
Yeah, this is Tiltery playing in that first game. I think they made it to like level 10, and Blaine also making it at least to level 6. So the two going head to head are the ones who have been in the longest game. So maybe we're getting a little antsy. Maybe we'll see those quick fights come in.
And not a lot of missed hooks either. It is a one and done secure. So if you're either competitor, you gotta run right out there. Try to secure that first push.
Yeah, on this map, I think that is so important to get out there quickly, get that control, maybe even committing your W to get it, because honestly, the flash is more important than just the raw movement speed. You will have vision when they use the portal if they come late. Oh, flash comes down, flash out from the star, dodges it, so we are both down a flash, snowball out as well.
Flash for flash right away. Not opting for the more aggressive, like flashing sideways and taking a pull of your own against a flashless target. Just probably happy to still be alive here. But now
Yeah, maybe.
it's a tough position to be in now because the Star's got kind of all the leverage just standing out in front of all of the bushes here.
Yeah, wave manipulation gonna matter a little bit more. Is Tiltery gonna run a little bit forward? Not gonna see anything here. And the first person to stack up a wave and be able to stand in it is gonna have the pull advantage with no flashes here.
It looks like that's going to Star, who's very patient. Perhaps trying to bait something by just standing there for a little bit.
Yeah, Tiltery's still gonna be in XP range here. We've seen this go to a level 6 and that matter earlier, so could be a lengthy game. The scaling game. Tiltery getting baited in towards that, or maybe baiting out the hook towards that heal.
I don't know if either one took inspiration. Are they going to get the cooldowns back on the flash? Hopefully not.
That would be the strategy here, though, if you're going to play this to level 6, 7, or 8.
Or go like Hex Flash or something and try to get it really early.
Okay, 6s are going to be coming up soon, but probably no flashes available on either side.
And turret not super important here. You just, if you're doing damage, it's probably meaning a hook is coming soon. So you can kind of play as if it doesn't exist.
Just gives you a little bit more control of mid-brush, perhaps, if it goes late, but not a huge, you're right, not a huge advantage in this game mode.
Just a wall of minions here. Stars looking very safe. Perfect arc here. Half that turret already gone. The ults are in play. His wave is getting thinned out here, so now Tiltery Clinton's turn.
Yeah, bounce back on this wave at this point, so Tiltery gonna have the chance to play aggressive. Maybe both waiting for the flashes to come up here. Tiltery gonna go in. It's the ult, but through the minion wave, the Star gonna hit that pull, and I think that's a W right there for the Star, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it was to the Star, yes. Tiltery Clinton. I don't know if
Perfectly
the silence
calculated.
wore off or if the silence was missed, but got pulled right in there.
Man, excellent grab through their own minion wave. Of course, no collision there, but just as they crossed through the enemy minion wave, it was a fantastic pull and a great W.
Which means Tiltery Clinton gonna be on the block for elimination. Unable to hit a hook here.
Hook her down.
2 more now.
Okay, it looks like we have Home and Jogon up last. Let's go ahead and get this game made.
Here's that strategy coming to fruition, perhaps. Jogon, we've heard several sisters saying they want to just put Jogon on the block because nobody would vote for Jogon otherwise, and might just end up there, perchance.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was Jogon using the term pawn right out of the gate, like, am I going to be someone everyone likes, and therefore they're not going to vote for me? So I don't know, maybe Spartan Alliance is going to try and throw this one. Just go up there for pawn. We'll see. No, you never want to be a pawn at these games.
And again, more time for our sisters to hang out in the living room together while we're watching these games. They're not on the stream, so they don't 100% know how the games are playing out until they get back together in the living room. So a little bit blind are they in these conversations. Could be spinning some webs here. But last one on the chopping block. Will it be Jogon? Will it be homosexual? And who will Lad pick?
Nobody knows, including myself.
If I had a piece of gold for every hook that was missed, I'd probably have like 3 pieces of gold because there haven't been a lot thrown, which I don't know. I don't even know if that's enough to buy like a tea light for the little sister house diffuser. Like, it's just, what can you get with that in Terra? I don't even know.
Not much, Sam. Not much these days. I think you used to be able to buy a house with that.
Now it's just like a Twitch scented candle.
Unexpected. Lad coming in with the Urgot.
It's Pajama Guardian.
Pajama Guardian. Urgot.
Look how happy he is.
You literally picked all the best, most fabulous skin choices. Congratulations.
Little did you know there was a hidden riddle in all of the skins that Lad picked to help you in a future game.
The immunity idol.
Yeah, it was hidden in the skin selection.
It's all on the line. Oh, I'd be so nervous. I would just like miss. I'd throw it wide right, like just directly off into the abyss.
I do that already. Matching skins here.
Blitz and Crank coming out. I have Matt and with the Pajama Guardian. This is, look at us.
Although Chroma's available for Space Groove, right? Could see a mismatch. I can't imagine Jogon would stand for that, though.
Wasn't there a movie about this? About dodgeball like this? If you, what was it? It was like a quote, like if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a rocket grab. Is that what it was? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Yep. I remember that. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, rocket grab. But I don't remember the ending though, so hopefully we'll get to see it play out now. And brush control super important. We're past the 15-second mark, so Jogan waiting in base.
You gotta go. There's no advantage. I guess you could wait in base and make your opponent eat through every turret and then hook you into fountain. I guess that could be a strategy.
I am just as scared as Jogan is right now with no vision of the enemy.
He walked,
It was
he
just
walked up
blind
there
walk
completely fearless.
at the 30-second mark, like there couldn't be a blitzcrank in the bush.
Possible. No way.
Joe got comfortable after surviving on the chopping block earlier, not worried about getting voted out. It's a strategy. Oh, a missed blitz.
Okay.
Joe
Hook is
gonna
down.
go for
You
it.
can get one
Flashes.
for free. Flash for flash. Just short.
So close. The ghost and everything coming out. Maybe with the ghost up, it would be worth running into tower to get that pull. But just doesn't get it. Now, both blitzes mismatch on their color choices here. Both down their flashes. Wave control.
Going to home of sexual. He'll have the first kind of crack under tower to see if he can catch Jogan without a minion wave.
Yeah, can we check items here real quick, lad? Just to see what we went with. Oh my goodness. A lot of
Okay.
CDR coming out of
All
Joe.
of the CDR.
No boots, though. Maybe we would have landed that hook with boots.
Close. Plan though to just like fish for grabs. Maybe on the bounce back. We'll start seeing a few more throws.
Yeah, great position for home here. The big wave crashing, only one available for a hook. Looks in for it right now. No wave to protect Joe. Just standing still, threatening Joe to walk up, make a play here.
This time is running out as the minion waves have thinned, and now the push is officially going the other way here. Let's see if Jogan is going to capitalize on it, or if Homosexual is going to fight to keep it at turret.
Yeah, home does have control here with that.
Yeah, he's giving it away here. Jogan can still use it. There we go.
Cannon was slightly outside of turret range, which gave home the option to control the wave if he chose. And a missed rocket grab from Joe.
Okay, rocket grab now down. See if Homosexuals try to use the window, although I don't know how long that window is considering the amount of CDR he's purchased.
Yeah, relatively short. Certainly not nearly as long as the cooldown for home, and it's going to have to go on the back burner and run out of there after missing that rocket grab.
The most rocket grabs thrown so far.
At 2. Tied for the record. A little bit of bush play now from Joe.
What are the flats? So we're coming up on 4 minutes. Flat. Does Flash have a reduced cooldown in ARAM?
I want to say it does. We got to be pretty close here. Lad, will you hover your own flash? Oh my goodness. The producers are coming in with extra rules now. At 5 minutes, you can't go beyond your own turret. And Home's coming in
There's
deep.
a flash. Silence comes up and a.
I think a hook landed in there. I'm not sure. This is wild.
I didn't see any hooks. Did you all?
I'm not sure
Unless
we're
it
gonna
was, like,
roll this.
Buffered. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly.
We'll roll this to next hook, and then That way we can get a
Because-
victor.
Yeah, because
I don't think so either.
yeah, Jogan was on cooldown, but I don't. Maybe homosexual was silent.
And this is why they call it the Blitzhook Bonanza.
Oh, and now you're in front of you have to stay in front of the turret, and you have no minions. You gotta stay in front of the turret, Jogan. In front of the turret. Or go and push him out there. Say, get in front of me.
Uh-oh. Joe in a tough spot if he can't push out this wave at all. It is going to start stacking in his favor, even with his passive here.
Yeah, he wants to just keep on hitting this wave to try to thin it, but it's not much you can do as a Blitzcrank. Not particularly a champion known for his wave clear. And now that means Jogan has the opportunity to pull or push out. And maybe look for a pull in between waves.
And I think Home looking to bait that hook out here too. That's honestly the play. So he'll be able to sprint straight in. But yeah, that's a big wave coming in for Joe. Has great safety behind there.
Overdrive use for Jogan. Won't have any movement reposition, but probably feels pretty confident with a lot of minions between him and his opponent. Homosexual doing what he can to pull the wave. There's a hook if you want it. Can't find it.
Static field comes out from Jogan. There's a pull that goes wide from Home. Just sidestepping it as Joe, and we're back to even at this point. Exactly what we wanted out of this final round. Oh, and a flash goes down for Home. Dodges the rocket grab. Gonna give Home a chance to walk in. It hits the knockup. There's a minion there. Gets the pull
There's
for
the
sure.
pull. Homosexual securing it.
What a great rocket grab there. Honestly, about the best you could play out a Blitzcrank Bonanza right there in that matchup.
Definitely a bonanza. Definitely.
Oh,
All right, with
Sweating.
that, let's get this next vote rolling. I'm going to go ahead and go into the living room. Hello, sisters.
Hello.
Hi.
Those battles were hard fought. We had to look at many a replay. Congratulations to you all. However, unfortunately, we do have two sisters up for the elimination block. That is Tiltary Clinton and Jogan. We will now commence 6 minutes where all conversations can happen before I will ask everyone to come in for a final vote. Thank you, ladies.
I will be here for poll.
Okay. It looks like Jogan has gone to a room first with Zrozin, and then we also have Blaine and Powerbot and Barbie, our two Ruby girls. Let's go hear what the Ruby girls have cooking up.
For the rubies.
Mm-hmm. So
because they want a whole pearl necklace draped around them. But you
Well-
know what? Do you know what would look better? A pearl necklace with 2 rubies on the front.
Well, I think all the pros are aligning against us, so we have to be careful.
Oh
But let's go back and pretend we're not in
That's what I
alliance.
thought the whole time.
Okay, it looks like the Ruby girls know what's up, and they are trying to be in the presence of other pro girls, so nobody assumes that they are hanging out with one another. Let's go ahead and see what Jogan and Zrozin have cooking.
Oh.
Are you gonna keep me because I'm nervous
I'm probably voting for you.
to go out? You're voting me out?
No, wait. Yeah, I worded that. No, I'm probably voting you to stay.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant. That's.
I was like, what is going on? Okay, well, I'm nervous because
it was a poor choice of words.
okay, I'm just nervous. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try to message a couple of people too, or bring them in. So give me just a
No,
sec.
yeah,
Thank
I
you.
got you. No worries.
Thank you.
Okay, slip of the tongue, or was it the truth? Next up, we see Grimrose and Machine Gun Kirby in a room together.
That the Pearl girlies wanted to get rid of the Ruby people. So keep that in the back of your mind. If you have to watch someone like that who's going to say that out loud, like Brazen, just remember our deal still stands.
Okay.
I did protect you last round.
Yep.
And no, I don't really know you that well, but I got your back. But
Okay.
I'm just warning you, keep that in the back of your mind. So Rosen basically kind of already said our plan. Right?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
It's getting spicy. We're getting some loose lips, possibly. Last room, let's go ahead and see what Power Bottom Barbie and Tiltery Clinton are cooking up.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
ciao,
What were you
ciao
saying?
now.
What were you saying? No?
Oh, they left and went to the living room. Okay.
Infidels, saboteurs. They're sending people to other bedrooms to scout for them.
Okay, now I see them in Power Bottom Barbie's room, so I'm gonna go there. I'll be back.
Hey.
Nation. So, do we want to decide? Do we want to keep Tiltery, who may flip flop on us, or do we want to keep Jogan, who we can beat in the game? Not so much
See,
trivia.
Well, are we gonna rely on our abilities in game to carry us through, and like obviously us being cute?
Well, we're cute, but I'm not very smart. The trivia kicked my butt.
Hey, you made it, didn't you?
Yeah, barely for the, you know. So, what are you feeling? What are you feeling?
I thinking about keeping Joe in right now.
Keeping Joe in? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Like, yeah,
think so
Tilter and I
because
had a good, like chat when we were like in game, but still.
Mhm. No, I think Tiltree is grasping for straws because it's Pearl versus Pearl.
Mm.
And I'm not sure how far the others would really vouch. I think getting rid of the bigger threat would be Tiltery.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking Tiltery too.
Okay. See you in the living room?
Yeah, my cat's blocking my screen, so I can't see where to click.
Oh, I got you.
All right, and with that, let's go ahead and join everyone in the living room and announce that it's time to vote.
Hey.
Was that a duck reference?
We've got any
It
great.
was.
Okay, ladies, with that, it is now time to vote. I'm going to go ahead and pull everyone in one by one. In the event of a needed tiebreaker, there will be a sudden death trivia question that both up on the block will need to answer. And the first one to answer it correctly will stay in the competition. However, if that's not needed, the votes will count first and foremost. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and get this party started.
Do the contestants get a make their case?
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. Let's go ask.
Jason, games with you. It's been so much fun. I'm just but a wee iron player, and I would love to try my best to get through this competition with you guys. And thank you so much.
Y'all, yes, I'm so sorry. I did forget you got to make your case, Jogan. It sounds like you got to make yours. Tiltery, were you able to?
I'll join in. Yeah, I really have had a great time tonight, and I've enjoyed playing with everyone. So I appreciate any votes for me to stay.
Okay, all right. Thanks,
Okay.
y'all. Okay, yes, we do get to hear that. They got to make their case. Now let's go ahead and pull them in one by one, starting with Zrozen.
Pick. Oh,
Hello, Zrozen.
hi.
Hello, can I please have your vote for eviction?
Yes, Jogon.
Okay, thank you, Zrozen.
She's Jogon.
Okay, let's go ahead and get Power Bottom Barbie here. Hello, Power Bottom.
Hi.
Hi, can I please have your vote for eviction?
I vote to evict Tiltry Clinton.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.
Okay, it is currently 1-1. Let's go ahead and see what Eric has to say. Hello, Eric.
Hello.
Hi, can I please have your vote for eviction?
Yes, I vote to evict Tiltery.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Okay, that's 2v1, 2 for Tiltery, 1 for Jogon. Let's go ahead and bring in Grimrose. Hello, Grimrose.
Hi.
Hi, can I please have your vote for eviction?
As usual, you know the drill. I unfortunately, it's really hard for me to keep Tiltry in this game if she's not going to fight. So, at this present moment, I'm not going to shove Jogan in front of a bus. A bicycle will do for now. But I'm going to keep Jogan in the competition because I feel like I can work with him more than Tiltery, who's really not putting up an effort. Love you, Tiltery. You got my vote.
Thank you, Grimrose.
Thank you.
Well spoken. Let's get Blaine in here. In order for Tiltry to stay, he cannot receive any further votes. Hello, Blaine.
Hello.
Can I please have your vote for eviction?
Tiltery Clinton.
Thank you, Blaine. Okay, that means Tiltry will be going home tonight. Let's go ahead and see what Home is going to say as well for his vote. Hello, Home.
Hello.
Hi, can I please have your vote for eviction?
I vote to evict Tiltry.
Thank you, Home. Okay, everyone out there, it is 5-1 Tiltry to Jogon. Let's go ahead and break the news.
Finally, when it comes out here free.
Hello, sisters. Okay, the votes
Hello.
have been tallied, and on a vote of 5-1, I'm sorry to share, Tiltry, your time in the Little Sister house has come to an end.
No.
Tiltry, please gather your belongings, and I'll pull you up into the room in just a moment.
All right.
Okay, let's go ahead and see what Tiltry has to say. Hello, Tiltry.
Hello.
Oh, you were such a fierce competitor.
It was. My shining moment was the bush for like 15 minutes.
What was your favorite challenge so far here?
The first game was really fun. The ARAM with that was a nice kick it off to like get to know everyone.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts? What do you think is happening in the house?
I think that there's some shade going on. Because there were some conversations that were had that were a little different than how the votes turned out. So there's definitely some people that are not being honest. So that'll be interesting how that plays out in the future. Yeah.
Is there anyone that you feel might be dishonest so far in this game?
I mean, I wouldn't want to name names, but Grimrose. No, I'm just kidding. No. I think I don't know. I think you just have to kind of watch in the future, like because I don't know their private conversations, so I don't know which of those little girlies.
Got it. Well, Tiltry, we've enjoyed having you, and you might be out third, but when it comes to third base, that's a really fun place to be on a Friday night. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a great evening.
Thank you. All right, see you soon.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
And with that, 3 sisters are gone. What do y'all think?
I mean, just hearing the bits of the conversation, it's like the Ruby Alliance seems strong. I don't know. This Pearl Alliance thing seems like it's in jeopardy. I don't know where Zizi Rosen is. I'm not sure who they're aligned with, and there's just lies every which way. So it's just thick right now and brewing.
Yeah, Jogon going up for the chopping block twice now, receiving 1 vote, being up there twice. So Yeah, that's really hard to tell where the alliances lie when we have it turned into Ruby versus Pearl, but that's not how the votes landed. So tough going from here on out. But the sisters are aware that, just voting out the best league player might not be the strategy because we had trivia. So, who knows what's to come coming up.
All right, well, with that, we do have one more challenge of the evening. But first, someone will win immunity. Let's go ahead and join our sisters and let them know how this is going to work.
Are they back for All Stars?
Ooh, an
Yes,
all-star
please.
season. Ooh.
I would
Hello,
like to be invited back for
sisters.
all winners. Oh,
Okay, so we do have one more challenge of the evening. Now, in this challenge, before getting there, we will actually have one individual who will receive immunity and will not need to actually participate in this challenge, automatically advancing onto the next week. This immunity challenge is, drumroll please, the Miss Runeterra pageant. Some of you may know this as the Miss America pageant, but how this will go is going to be up to Gunny to tell us right now.
Welcome, sisters, to the Miss Runeterra pageant. As with all pageants, we're going to skip right to the most challenging part. It's the interview. You will be judged by your peers, those in the chat, to decide who will remain after you face your pageant question. Everyone will have their own pageant question and be given a fair amount of time to respond. Sisters, what questions do you have?
we're all getting different questions.
You're all getting different questions.
Okay.
And then we just vote on who to give immunity? Or are you guys deciding?
The audience will be deciding who the winner is.
Are these questions in private or are they in here?
The questions will be done in private on the stream.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and pull everyone one by one to answer your Miss Runeterra pageant question. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with our first contestant. Let's go with Blaine.
Oh,
Hello, Blaine. How are you?
I am good. How is everyone else doing?
Good. Welcome to the Miss Runeterra pageant. Your question is, Soraka, Aurelion Sol, and Diana are just a few amongst the several godlike beings in Runeterra. If you were God for a day, how would you change the world?
Oh no. Well, I think if I was God for a day, now am I on the level of like an Aurelion Soul, or am I like a silly little god?
Do whatever you want.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I would, if I was God for a day, well, let's see, I would be an Aurelion Soul type, and I would just make another galaxy and put them right next to each other. And then I would make everyone advance into space travel and just see what happens when they meet each other.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Blaine. I appreciate it.
Yes, of course.
Okay,
Please
see you
vote for
back
me.
in there. So good. It was so good. Okay, we're gonna get Grimrose in here next. Hello, Grimrose.
Hi.
Welcome to the Miss Runeterra pageant. Your question is, upon death, the poor in Bilgewater are often tied to old anchors to be sunk into the ocean. What steps or measures need to be taken to eradicate poverty?
Throw more children in there. Throw more of them. Give them the money to the give the money to the people that deserve it. Give the money to the people that work hard. I'm sorry. I just want to say, I bring drama. I bring lights. I bring camera. I bring the action. Give me the immunity, guys, because I will continue to bring all the drama, all the fun, all the everything. And if you give it to one of these boring people that have been sailing through the competition, are you really using your vote wisely? So I just want to say, I didn't really answer the question. Just give me the damn immunity. All
Thank
right.
you, Grimrose. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
That was like the opposite of Eat the Rich, right? Okay, let's go ahead and pull in home. Hello, homosexual. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing great. How
Welcome
are
to
you,
the Mr.
judges?
Runeterra pageant. Your question is, Kale famously says, the past is for sinners, the future is for the repentant. But if you could break one rule, what would it be?
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Andese's little sisters. I would like to say that if I had to break one rule, it would be public nudity. I think the body should be free, and I think clothing is optional and only should be used for fashion, and so forth. And thank you.
Thank you so much, home. We'll see you soon. Okay. Next up, we're going to pull in Jogon. Hello, Jogon.
Hi, Julie. How's it going?
Hi, good. Welcome to the Miss Runeterra pageant. Your question is, Viego failed to save his queen Isolde from a vicious assassination attempt that drove him to curse all of the Blessed Isles. Tell me about a time that you failed.
You know, I failed many times in life, but to be specific, I would like to say I failed in judging my opponents today, and I feel that I can grow from all of these mistakes that I've made tonight and be a better person. As we continue along this path, along Runeterra, through all the nations, all of the games, all of the votes, I know that my life is in the hands of the people of this audience and the people in this game. And I think that I am not a shield, but I am a sword, and I will fight till the bitter end.
Wonderful. Thank
regardless
you so
of my
much.
failures. Thank you.
Okay, what a case. Next up, we have Eric. Hello, Machine Gun Kirby.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the Mr. Runeterra pageant. Your question is, many royal figures grace the battlefield, including Ashe, Queen of the Freljord, Wukong the Monkey King, and even the Portal King himself. If you had to discuss one social issue with a king or a queen, what would it be?
Oh, one social issue with a king or a queen. I think I would probably discuss like fixing something about universal like basic income. I think everybody there's enough for everybody to have. Like there's so many resources around, and I think like there's all this like fighting, and I think there's enough resources that everybody could have a fair share, and like there's no reason for all of this like complete and total mayhem that goes on all the time. Like if we just try to divide the pot a little bit more equally and make things a little bit more fair, I think there could be a lot more like I don't know, just people getting along a lot better. And just in terms of that, I think that would be probably my conversation I would have with them, and also just try to make things a little bit more fun. I think there's just a lot of like negativity around stuff like that, so that'd probably be what I would talk with them about first. Just that
Wonderful.
type of thing.
Thank you, Eric. We'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you.
All right. That was the most Runeterra. Pretty good. All right. Let's see. Next up. Hello, Power Bottom Barbie.
Hi.
Welcome to the Mr. Runeterra pageant. Here's your question. Many champions in League of Legends set unrealistic beauty standards, such as Taric, Ari, Braum, and Seraphine. What would you say to younger champions like Zoe and Annie who are coming up in the world of Runeterra regarding beauty?
I would say aim to be a Skarner. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She's got 3 tails, and she could go dig some holes, you know? Props to her. Be a Skarner in a world full of Aries.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Powerbomb Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, last but not least, we have Zrozen. Hello, Zrozen.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the Miss Runeterra pageant. Your question
Thank you for having me.
is, Nidalee, Elise, and Viego are masters of changing their physical appearance while fighting on the battlefield. If you could change one non-physical thing about yourself, what would it be?
Let's see. I could change one thing not physical about me, I am such a perfectionist sometimes that it like really gets to me. Like when like my strive to win, my strive to succeed, and like it gets me in some pinches sometimes because like when I see my friends in hard spots, I just want to like be able to like pick them up and be like shake them and be like, we can fix this. We can like just do this, X, Y, Z. And I'm like, but you can't. You have to let them be their own journey, and I'm on that journey. And so sometimes I just wish that I could be less of a perfectionist and just be able to sit and relax and let life just like go by more. I don't know.
Thank you, Zerozen. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you soon. All right, chat, it is now up to you. We have one too many people to conduct an official poll, so please go ahead and shout in the channel who should be granted immunity. Is it Blaine, Grimrose, Homosexual, Jogon, Machine Gun Kirby / Eric, or Zrozin, or Power Bottom Barbie? We will count unique votes just by kind of eyeballing it. It's how we're going to do it. All right, let's see. Gunny, do you want to give us what you think the official winner is in some time?
Yeah, we're getting a pretty tight race here between Homosexual, Grimrose, and Blaine. We're going to have to cut off votes here pretty soon. So if you haven't gotten your vote in, now's your chance. And we'll start tallying the votes at this point. And it does look like, oh, a couple votes for Jogon coming in there. It looks like Grimrose is taking this.
Okay, let's go ahead and let the ladies know. Audience, thank you so much for your participation during this time.
But they didn't list.
Hello, we have the results from the Miss Runeterra pageant. We were not able to put up a poll because there's just simply too many of us for a poll, so we did have the audience shout out, and we did go ahead and tally the votes. And Grimrose, congratulations, you are the winner of the Miss Runeterra pageant.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank you. I knew my response about saving the children would become. Oh my god! Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Okay, with that said, Grimrose, you are not participating in challenge number 4. And sisters, this will be the last challenge of the evening. It's somewhat of a quick one, so I know we're getting a little close to 10, but hang in there. We'll be done in just a moment here. Gunny, do you want to go ahead and tell us what to expect?
Sisters, welcome to Snowballs Out. Strap on your gym shoes. You'll be competing in an old school game of dodgeball. Down on the Howling Abyss map, sisters must remain between the 2 active towers, and when struck by a snowball, they are eliminated and must immediately walk back to base. The team with the last sister standing will be deemed the winner of this event. Sisters, what questions do you have?
How will teams be decided?
That's a great question. We had something, Gunny. Do you remember what it was? That's so funny.
I believe this was random assignment from here.
We're going to do a coin toss. I'm going to do a coin toss. Let me get a coin. Hold on. Do I have one in my pocket? I do. Okay. Blaine, heads or tails?
Tails.
It was heads. I don't know what that means. You're going to be on the heads team. I guess you don't really need to guess. I'm just doing this randomly. Blaine, you're on team 1. Okay, this next one is for, I'm going to go right down. Grimrose is safe. This next one is for Home. Woo! Home, you're on team heads.
I thought I was heads.
Yeah, you're on a team
wait, no,
together.
I'm-
It's a
You have
dodgeball
3
team.
people.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, Jogon, this one's for you. It's Tails. You're on the Tails team. Okay, now we have Machine Gun Kirby. Woo!
Okay.
It's also Tails. I'd show the camera, but that takes too much time. All right, Power Bottom Barbie. Whatever you are, Zerozen will be the other thing. Power Bottom Barbie is, not my sweaty hands, heads.
Yay, heads.
Okay, so we have Blaine, Home, Power Bottom Barbie, Verse, Jogon, Machine, and Zrozin. Remember, the first time that you're hit with a snowball, you are out. You'll have to walk back to the base. You may not go behind the turrets. You have to stay in front of the turrets at all times. Otherwise, anything goes. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get a room together, and we'll see you all shortly. Okay. Whoo, save that one, huh? Let's get
Easy
a
cheesy.
custom ARAM going. All right, so it looks like I need to invite 1, 2, 4, 6. And then I will join a side so we don't have spectator delay. Does anyone else? Sam, Gunny, do you want to join in on a side or?
Yeah, I
I
can
think-
join.
Yeah.
Fight. Gunny, you want in as well? You don't have to.
I think I'll just go off yours.
Okay, great. There might be a little bit of a time difference between you two, but. Okay, let's see. All right, so let me go ahead and pull up what we've got going on here. Looks like we have Rose and Jogon and Go Balls Deep. Home, power bottom. Lane. Do I have, is there a, I'm scared, Gunny. What have you written here? We have a joiner. Okay. Sam, do you want to
Alright.
spectate or do you want to just join?
I think you want to be in the game.
Yeah, let's just be in it.
Got it. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Oh, there's no snowball here. Y'all notice that?
Are we in Howling Abyss?
I think so.
Should show up because we saw it in the Blitzhook.
Yeah, we're on Rift.
We're on Rift. Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad. My
This will be a long game without snowballs.
Whichever team picks Nunu wins.
Oops. Surprise.
And now what is the ruling if there's a Nunu and Wilnup in the game? Is that being hit by a snowball?
No.
No.
Okay, are the teams correct? Home, Power Bottom Barbie, Plane, Jogon's Rosen, Go
I think
Vols.
we're missing one, right?
I'm
Or is it
not
just
Send
Sam?
me an invite.
Oh, my bad.
I cannot join. Thank you.
All right, here we go. There we go.
Snowball fight.
There's that snowball.
Yeah, I think stealth is a mighty good tool in a snowball fight.
Yeah, stealth, skinny hitboxes,
Spell
much
shields?
mobility.
Spell shields? Does that count as getting hit? If it hits your spell shield?
I think the little star has to be on your head. What do we think about that?
Okay. Okay, star's gotta be in your head.
Spell
What do
shields.
you think, Gunny?
Yeah, I think so too, because we're seeing this Samira hovered right now, which would block a snowball. So
Okay, the star's got to be
Maybe
on your
if-
head.
a wind wall.
If the
could be
star,
good,
whatever
too.
the effect is, if the star is over the head, so like Braum shield would, I think, still end up with the snowball over your head, right? So that wouldn't actually be effective.
Yeah, I think it's just your twirl and your wind wall are your options.
Ooh, the bard playing for level. Oh no, you're the bard. I was like, oh, Vlad's got options to get around it though.
Oh, Dr. Fox says the wind wall won't count though.
They go through wind wall. Oh, I need that.
Do they? It's a non-projectile.
Interesting. Did not know this. We'll see if the players do, see if it matters here. Gwen cannot be targeted. It's gonna be probably a pretty good offensive.
Very good pick. Akshan for the mobility, Vlad for the same reason too. It sounds like being able to pool out. Yeah, Fizz in the chat here, John saying would have also been a good pick. Yeah, lace up those Nikes. Time
And,
to play a good game of dodgeball.
Vols opting not to go snowball, not to bring a snowball to a snowball fight, purely playing defensively here.
Gonna walk forward and tank all the snowball. It's a bold strategy. Let's see how it plays out, Sam.
Yikes. I mean, do we remake or do we? It is what it is, huh?
I think it is what it is. These competitors were informed they were going to a snowball fight.
The team's got to be helping. I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's on purpose. Maybe
I think
there's a plan.
this is a strategy. Yeah.
Amazing.
Realizing the strategy might not play out.
Vols is
Taco
saying they
running.
changed it. Do we remake or do we just keep going?
I think we might be in it.
We just go, yeah?
There's still a strategy to this. I believe Snowball can still be eaten by. Does Shaco turret hit it? Oh, Goval's is already out.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
out.
Okay,
It's
well,
gone.
quick hit.
Does not matter.
Turns out.
Out of the game. Yeah, I thought it could be like a, protect you, Mr. President, where you just have the Vlad body block in front.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's out of the game.
Is the strategy. Yep, everybody in front of turrets now.
Still waiting on Gwen to get in front of the turret. Here we go. And action. Cannot
Does possibly juke one here. Another mark comes through, no hit.
And now the team really bringing any long range CC. Obviously, if you walk into one of those Shaco boxes, you are probably going to get tagged with multiple snowballs. So, and there's another one out. Akshan nailing the other Akshan here. Gwen, the only one, going to have to be a hero to bring it back.
And down the invulnerability now for a second here. Picks up the heal, not going to do much. Will we see a coordinated snowball effort now coming out from the other team?
A volley of snowballs soon.
Opportunity there, one snowball missing. Are any of them up? Otherwise, seems like not. Maybe a lull period here. We wait for another one to come up.
We're gonna have to try to find one. Can kind of charge in and get pretty close with that invulnerability of hers. Could definitely get in the face of her opponent.
Jogan walking up, maybe eating some XP from the Gwen,
Needing
probably.
to make sure she's staying in front of that turret. Doesn't want to get disqualified here, getting close to running behind it.
Gonna be tough with that cooldown here. As Rosen really need to pick him one. Eats a snowball to the face, and that's it.
Tagged. Immunity not enough. A clean sweep here for our competitors.
Don't call it an ace.
Immediate tower dive.
There it is. Victory going over the blue side.
All right. And with that, it would appear that we have Jogan, Machine, and Zrozen up on the elimination block. Go ahead and get those photos up. All right. Oh, that's two of Jogan. How did that? Jogan Machine. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and see what twists and turns await just before we end tonight's episode.
Fault.
It's okay.
No, it's definitely like it's fine. I'm just very sorry that I did that.
Hi, everybody. Okay. Yes. So sorry about that. We didn't have time to remake because we're already pushing past 10.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
But thank you all so much for participating. So now we do have 3 up on the elimination block between Eric, Zrozen, and Jogan. However, the winning team will have the opportunity to save one of the 3 on the block from being up for elimination. Next time on Little Sister. Thank you all so much for participating with us. I really appreciate that you all were here. Everybody in the audience, thank you so much for watching. I hope you get a great night's sleep. Again, join us at cmsadiscord.com to join us in our community, or cmsaesports.com to see what kind of leagues we have going on. And to all of our wonderful cast here, thank you for being with us tonight. We will see everybody next week, same time, same place at 7 Central to see which of our sisters will be saved from the elimination block and ultimately which will be the littlest sister of all. Thank you, everybody. Have a fantastic